Save our planet. Water shortages place millions at risk in parched Yunnan, China, as the worst drought in a century plagued more than 25 million residents in the southwestern province of Yunnan. Experts stated that the severe conditions have been intensified by climate change, which has decreased the rains and increased extreme weather events in the province since the 1960s. Environmental scientist Yang Yong of the Hengduan Mountain Research Center stated, "The ecological system and the environment have accumulated so many problems in so many years after decades of deforestation and unplanned farming. Many rural families have faced food shortages as the drought, which began in the fall 2009, took its toll on 8 million hectares of arable land and the crops that are the region's only source of sustenance."
大家可以看到我身后这条长长的灌溉渠，在过去可以灌溉上千亩的土地，但是现在蓄水池里的水已经完全干涸，无法为农田提供任何水源。大家可以看到我身后的这个灌溉渠已经干涸，没有一滴水了，无法为农田提供任何水源。那你们的水现在够喝吗？
哎呀，喝不喝钱啊？就是我们就比老百姓原老百姓，抽水真的涨价了嘛，就是那个了噻。
往年的收入比这个好得多，数不会数，这种就不会数了啊，是了嘛？刚刚会数了，真是。
我们有困难，跟啥像真的说那个人又少，30-100家是有了，就是粮食别收到。 有些叶子说已经风太阳晒这种一晒了都给它刮掉了，刮掉都给刮干干了。有些嘛基本上嘛割都别割了。
In the spring of 2010, the Provincial Department of Land and Resources began a water excavation project supported by China's Ministry of Land and Resources, which has successfully dug 1,791 wells to supply over 2 million residents as of May 24th. However, Vice Director of the Department of Land and Resources, Li Lianzhu, cautioned that this project can provide only a temporary solution. In early June, some relief from the intense conditions also arrived as Yunnan welcomed the blessing of rains that helped bring some much-needed moisture to crops.
We thank the Chinese officials and personnel working to ease the acute drought situation as we pray for plentiful rain and the resilience of the afflicted. Let us all, meanwhile, join in alleviating such extreme conditions through our sustainable care for the environment.
Ever concerned for humanity's welfare, Supreme Master Qinghai addressed such tolls of global warming during a September 2009 video conference in Peru, while suggesting the most effective actions to preserve life and restore our Earth.
Some countries and communities have to cope with worsened drought situations. There's not enough water to raise crops or even to drink. Their rivers and lakes are drying up or completely gone. We can see everywhere reflections of a planet in trouble, with monsoons and flooding in one location and people losing their harvest and drinking water to drought in another. One way that our world can be preserved and stabilized is through everyone's change to a compassionate lifestyle, choosing organic vegan diet, which not only eliminates methane and other toxic heat-trapping greenhouse gases emissions from the livestock industry, but the organic part takes care of harmful fertilizer chemicals and allows the soil to absorb a huge amount of atmospheric CO2.